Fortnite has seen a bunch of different cosmetic types, from skins to wraps to back blings, all that kind of stuff. But we haven't seen a new type added since wraps all the way back in Chapter 1 Season 7. Hello everybody, it's Bendominator and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about different cosmetic types that I would like to see added to Fortnite. Because like I said, we haven't seen anything new since wraps. It's been an extremely long time since we've seen a new type of cosmetic. Yes, certain types of cosmetics like emotes and harvesting tools have evolved a ton, but we haven't seen a new category in so long. So the first one that has been talked about a ton is weapon charms. This is a concept done by UberMedic07, kind of showcasing how these would work. For me personally, these wouldn't be really a big game changer. I think for weapon charms, they should keep them to free battle pass rewards and stuff like that, since they're kind of on the smaller scale. Like emoticons and loading screens, I don't really see people going out of their way to buy these in the shop, so having them be kind of another thing you can unlock along the battle pass would be pretty cool. But these would add extra added customization to your weapons. And combining these with different wraps would be a lot of fun to add different types of combos. It'll be interesting to see what charms match with what wraps to make some pretty interesting combos between the two. The one issue I have with charms, however, is that I feel like you wouldn't really be able to see them very well. Since Fortnite is a third-person game, you already can't really see the wraps incredibly well, but you can at least tell they're there. But with charms, they would be so small on your screen, I don't think you would really notice them most of the time. Which is why Fortnite probably hasn't added them yet. But if Fortnite were to implement a first-person mode, which I think would be incredibly awesome, having charms would make a lot more sense. But as of now, we only have third-person mode, so they would be incredibly tiny on your screen and you wouldn't really notice them too much. But if they were something that was just kind of free in the battle pass that you could unlock, I wouldn't really have too much of a problem with it. I just wouldn't go out of my way to buy these in the item shop, like I said earlier. But as another idea to add further customization to your weapons, you could have full-on weapon skins. Yes, we have wraps that can change the texture of your weapons, but what about skins that could change the model of your weapons? And here is a concept by Sharktooths of what that could end up looking like, with some really cool summer-themed weapon skins. Would Fortnite do this? Probably not. Because this all relies on keeping certain weapons in the game, and it could also kind of throw off things if your weapons look completely different from other people's weapons. It would kind of be hard to tell. Games that have these types of weapon skins usually allow you to pick from every single gun that is in the game, so if you buy a skin for a certain gun, you're always able to use it. But with Fortnite, it has always a set loot pool, so not every gun is going to be in rotation. So say I buy a skin for the Ranger AR, well, if the Ranger AR gets vaulted, I can't use that skin anymore. So then the only way to do this would be, oh, well, I want to buy a skin for ARs. So then it would apply that skin to every single AR in the game, but since it's a different model for each one, I doubt Epic would go through the hassle of adding that model to every single AR that exists. Because you still want to be able to differentiate which AR is which AR. You wouldn't want your hammer AR looking exactly like your combat AR. So would Fortnite ever add these? Probably not, but would they be cool? I think so. Especially if we had skins to make the guns look more cartoony looking, I think that would be really sweet. But again, I doubt it's gonna ever happen. Alright, well what about something that could reasonably happen? Well, honestly, I think calling cards are a long time coming. Games like Call of Duty and even Fall Guys have them, and I think for Fortnite's case, it could be really, really neat. Calling cards in Fortnite would just be these customizable tags. Maybe you could apply different loading screens to them or wraps to them to make them stand out a bit more. They'd of course show your username and your level, maybe even how many crown wins you have. And the way that these would work is once you get killed by a player, that player's calling card would show up on the game over screen, or whatever you want to call it. And it's kind of a way to flex on your opponent after you defeat them. You could even have them show up in the lobby screen when you squad up with other players, or even on the friends list tab. Either way, it would add some extra customization to your Fortnite account itself, not just the character you play as. Another way of adding customization to your Fortnite profile could be custom lobby backgrounds. What if you could switch between any lobby background that we've had in the past? And here's a concept by Chief Acco that really shows how this could work. I think it would be really neat to be able to customize which lobby background you want to use. And this again could be a cool addition to Battle Pass rewards. Now next up are two ideas that I came up with that I haven't really seen anybody else talk about, but let me know in the comments if you heard these ideas before. So first up would be building cosmetics, being able to actually change how your builds look, or just adding little trinkets to your builds. Like taking the idea of having a wood wall and maybe changing the color or texture of it slightly. It would still have to represent that material so that it wouldn't mess up balancing, but maybe being able to add things like sprays and stuff to your walls so that when you place them down, they're uniquely yours. I think that would be really, really cool. Like say you could take any of the sprays you have in your locker and go into some kind of designer and put different sprays on it and create your own patterns with it, and then every time you place that building material, those sprays would be applied. I think that would be really cool, and hopefully it wouldn't throw people off too much. Another idea I had, which would be less likely, is being able to customize how your reality saplings and tents look. The reason that this would be kind of unlikely is it relies on the fact that these things would always be in the game, which I don't think is going to happen. I feel like one of these days tents and reality saplings might get removed. But say they were to stay in the game forever, being able to customize how your reality sapling looks would be really neat. But anyway guys, that's about gonna do it for this video. What do you guys think about what I talked about today? Would you guys buy any of these cosmetic types? And also, what cosmetic types would you add to the game if you had the chance? If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new because I make videos like this all the time, and you can also use my supporter creator code Bendominator in the Fortnite item shop, #ad. Thank you guys so much for watching this one, have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.